This is Ginjo from London Source. Today I'm going to be talking about Bleach. This is my first video on Bleach and how Bleach got me into anime. If you like this video, obviously I'm going to keep updating more videos on Bleach. Like and subscribe. Go a massive way. But yeah, Bleach. Where do I start? Bleach is the first anime that got me into animes. From there, I think from there I just kept on watching any kind of anime. So what can I say about Bleach? I think I started watching Bleach in university. I was bored. I think it was Christmas. I didn't get to go home. It was snowing. I was in the dorm with a Chinese kid, and we were watching TV, and he had his laptop on and he had his headphones on and he was watching some sort of weird anime, because at that time all I was doing, I was a massive geek. I was into Dragon Ball Max, that's my first anime, and Pokemon, but any kind of Marvel, DC, all that geeky stuff, but never in the territory of anime. So I was passing by, and I kept on seeing him watching this anime of some kind of people standing on air. It was quite weird, because when I was passing by, I just stopped and like, what's this? Why are they standing on air? And what are they doing? Seeing people release swords and the songs, the OSTs, oh my god. Every time I walked by, because he kept on binge watching it, and I just kind of stood by and I just watched it for like 5 minutes. And after I've just watched it for like 5 minutes, I kind of ask 3 to 4 questions. I'm like, is this his power level and stuff like that. And slowly, I then, after passing by for a few times, asking a few questions, I sat on the side of the sofa, the hand of the sofa. That's how it started. That's literally how it started. I sat down on the hand of the sofa. This guy was watching the anime on his laptop. Slowly, from the hand of the sofa, I told him to move, and we watched 5 episodes of Bleach from his laptop. It took off after that. When I started watching Bleach, I came across characters like Ulquiorra Sheffer, Grinjao Jabberjack. I'm like, what the heck is this what the heck is this names? And the release of the sword, even how they released their swords was like, breathe, Sakanade, all in the universe turns to ashes, Ryujin Jaka. And I'm like, what the heck is this sort of thing? And the coolest Japanese names I've ever heard: Yumichika Ayasegawa, Kensei Muguruma, Lovai Kawa, Shinji Hirako. And honestly, I was like, what the heck is this? I watched the whole 300 episodes. In fact, I even missed my lectures and work, which I was quite broke then. I was getting paid part-time work, university. I've missed lectures because of Bleach, missed work because of Bleach. I watched every single episode. So in a nutshell, Bleach is about Soul Reapers. I was quite intrigued about the whole fantasy that Kubo created about Soul Reapers coming into the world of the living, cleansing souls when people die, when they've got their hearts taken away, or they stayed in the world of the living because they've got some kind of resentment or hold over the world of the living, and they want to stay here, and then they get their hearts taken away, they become hollows, and they start attacking people. The Soul Reapers balance this out by purifying them and sending them over to the Soul Society. And the Soul Society, again, is a whole world where souls go to live and be able to become something. There's a kind of like a 13 court guard squads that manage souls, balance it out. There's Hueco Mundo. I was completely fascinated about the whole thing. It was so crazy. And to talk of the coolest thing about the Soul Reapers, where they had the 13 court guard squads. Every squad has its individual captain, characteristics, what they specialize on, and the captains were absolutely amazing. In fact, at a point, I used to walk with a white captain's coat. That's how cool it was. But yeah, everyone has their sword releases. You know, the seated officers, power scaling too as well. I mean, to be fair, I did not find the main character Ichigo Kurosaki that interesting because, you know, typical shonen superhero, you know, gets excessive power-ups, but the OSTs had their own vibe. They had a Spanish vibe. The OSTs were absolutely amazing. Then we came to the what arc was it after that? The Fullbring arc, the Soul Society arc, and now the Quincy arc, which the Quincy's are meant to be German. All of them had their own vibe, their own music, their own OSTs. It was the coolest thing I've ever watched. If you're looking for obviously an anime, a bit of a mature anime that would get you into watching animes, I would 100% recommend Bleach. 100% won't regret it. Completely okay. So they've got 2 releases. First of all, every sword has a soul, which is quite intriguing. Every sword has a soul. You bond with the soul of the sword. Every soul has 2 releases. If you're strong enough and built your body enough, the sword allows you to do a second release, which is the Bankai. And the Bankai is like you take the form of your own sword and it helps you to fight on an epic scale. So that's quite, and every time before you even release, you have to actually say the name of the sword.
その目に強く刻むがよい。挽回。千本桜影内。挽回。挽回。挽回。挽回。挽回。挽回。うわ
！They're absolutely amazing. The 1,000-Year Blood War. A few episodes have gone through. I'm going to try and do episodes every kind of week when they come out. But it's absolutely amazing. It's about the Quincy's. The Quincy's are kind of like the Germans. They've got the German vibe, German feel. Their powers are very similar. And the OSTs are mad. So now, about the Soul King. I don't want to spoil it too much. And the Quincy's being related to the Soul King. And they've got their king coming over, which he's been talked about. He's like one of the very, very, very relevant characters, and he is amazing. Their designs, honestly, their power scaling, everything. They're like an army, you know, and of royalty too as well, which now begs the question, are the Soul Reapers the good guys? Are the Quincy's the good guys? Or have we been lied to? Very, very interesting. Definitely recommend it. If you like this video, you want me to be talking about Bleach again, like and subscribe. Every week I'll start talking about more animes, mangas, and also a few geeky movies there. If you want everything geek, please like and subscribe.